KevsToyFun! Toys rule!
What's going on, guys? On this episode of KevsToyFun, we're gonna unbox this brand new masterpiece, Transformers Optimus Prime Ecto 35 edition. My friends at Hasbro were so cool enough to send this to me for free to unbox for you guys. And it's a combination of Optimus Prime and Ghostbusters celebrating both their 35th anniversary. This was a kind of like a limited edition, if I'm not mistaken, from San Diego Comic-Con this past year in 2019. So it's super hard to find. They had it briefly on the Hasbro toy site, Hasbro Pulse site, but I believe it's sold out. But anyway, it's very cool packaging, right? So here it is, right? It's the MP106 Optimus Prime Ecto 35 edition, and again, it is celebrating the 35th anniversary of Ghostbusters and Transformers, which both came out in 1984, right? And it's a trailer. It's Optimus Prime trailer with Ghostbusters. Now, if you know Ghostbusters, Ghostbusters usually has that old kind of I think it's like a 1950s car or something like that, 1940s car. It's like a funeral hearse, right? The Ecto 1, but this is Ecto 35, right? Who are you gonna call, right? Ghostbusters, pretty cool. We're ready to believe you, awesome. And the cool thing is that this packaging is actually a Ghostbusters backpack, right? Which is pretty awesome. And it has Autobot symbol down here, right? And then over here it has these straps that if you wanted to wear it as a backpack, you could do that. These things come off. There's 4 of them, which is pretty sweet. This packaging is amazing. So, okay, so less yapping, more happen. Let's unbox this bad boy and start transforming them. Woohoo! Whoopsh! Oh man, this is cool. Look at that. It's got like a little robot there. Look at that blaster on Prime. That's pretty sweet. Something else. There was a Matrix of Leadership. There's Slimer. Pretty cool. And there's Prime in the trailer. The thing's awesome, man. Okay, guys, so we got everything unboxed from the Transformers Masterpiece, Optimus Prime Ecto 35 edition, right? Super cool. So obviously you have Prime here, this trailer, but let's look at the smaller pieces, right? So here's Slimer. Pretty cool. Blah, 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 right? Then you have the Matrix of Leadership, which is pretty sweet. This thing is pretty heavy, actually. It's not just a piece of plastic. I mean, it's serious. You got some serious metal there, right? Pretty cool. Then you got Prime's blaster, right? Signature kind of blaster of Optimus Prime. And the cool thing is, it looks like this does something else. It kind of goes. I don't know what it does, right? But it can do something like bounces back and swings back and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. Then it says kind of like the from the original Optimus Prime from 1984, the original Gen 1 Transformer. He had that little kind of like robot kind of in his side of his trailer. So this one is like a combination of that and also a ghost trap, right, from the Ghostbusters, which is pretty cool. Figure out how to transform this thing in a little while, right? Little rover, pretty cool. And then the actual Optimus Prime cab itself, this thing is pretty heavy, man. This thing is really big, which is awesome, right? It's got the Ghostbuster symbol right there, right? Pretty cool. We're going to transform this sucker in a little bit, in a couple seconds. Ecto 35 New York, because obviously Ghostbusters were based out in New York City. Pretty cool, right? And then here is the trailer itself, right? And it looks like it has, I don't know if this is like this piece comes off, right? So this looks like another, I don't know if this is like a trap or what this thing is. It's got some sirens on it. Looks like actually the top two maybe what was on their Ecto 1 funeral hearse that they transformed into, or they converted into their Ghostbusters kind of vehicle, right? Which is pretty cool. It's got some kind of wire here. I don't know, maybe reminiscent of the one that was inside the G1 Optimus Prime rig, right? Which is kind of cool because they kind of take hints from Ghostbusters and from the G1 Optimus Prime Transformers figure. But pretty cool, right? So that comes off, and then let's see. Here's the trailer itself. Right, call 555-2368. It's kind of cool. Looks like they just got it's got some slime on it from Slimer, Ghostbuster symbol. We're ready to believe you, right, which is their signature trademark or their tagline. On the back, right, same thing on this side, right, pretty cool. So, and then of course it comes with the instructions, which is pretty super sweet, right, which we'll be transforming this thing in a couple of minutes, or a couple seconds. The cool thing is also with the G1 Transformers, these guys came with this kind of style. It's kind of like almost like a bio, and they also had stats, which is pretty cool, right? So they kept that original. That was a nice touch on how they kept it from the original G1 Transformers. These guys were actually on the back of the boxes for each one of the G1 or Generation 1 Transformers, which is kind of cool. right? Paranormal investigator consultant, pretty cool. Autobot, Optimus Prime, right? This is pretty awesome. I love it. Cool. Okay, let's start forming him. Let's do it. Whoopsh. Okay guys, so here's Optimus Prime transformed, and I gotta say, this is probably one of my all-time, next to the Power of the Primes figure. I'm not a big Masterpiece Transformer guy, but this is like an awesome Transformer. I mean, as far as Optimus Prime goes, he's heavy, he's girthy, you just feel like he's not like the Studio Series. The Studio Series is very cheap, I feel like stuff breaks all the time. This is just a girthy Transformer, like the Power of the Primes Optimus Prime. Very, just awesome. So here, let's see, so here's his head, got a lot of articulation here, right? And like the top part, like it's kind of like his antennas to his helmet kind of move around and stuff like that. I mean, just super awesome. See the Ghostbuster signature there, or symbol, right? Autobot, right where it's supposed to be. Ecto 35. Now the thing is with the matrix of leadership, you put that bad boy right in here. This pops up like so. The challenge is that it's a little tricky to get this compartment open to fit the matrix of leadership in there. So what you gotta do is get your nail on there, and that opens that up, and then the matrix of leadership can just pop right in there. There you go. Then there's a matrix of leadership in there. It slides in. Pop this bad boy down. Right, so pop the first one down. Make sure it's in there. Cool. And then there's this chest plate. Might not be all the way in, but there you go. And then put it back together like so. Now the thing is, this is a heavy figure, so it's kind of hard to transform at the same time and hold them. But just so you know, but I mean, awesome. The great thing is, and this part keeps, I don't know if it's like, there you go. Okay, now it's locked into place. Cool. The other awesome thing is that his hands kind of have, like, I think like it's like the Power of the Primes, where he has like all these, he has like his finger moves. Now watch out, because this finger pops off all the time. But it's cool. You can do a lot of articulation, right? Stuff like that. Kind of like one big piece for like the other three fingers, and then one so you can kind of do, see, like, well, there you go. Let's see if I can get that for you. Yeah, so here's his finger pops up all the time, and there you go. So just be careful of that. But really cool articulation with his feet and his legs. Like these guys, again, you can make them shorter. He's popping like so, but you can really articulate them pretty well. Just pretty awesome. You can get some really cool moves. But this thing kind of keeps, anytime you move it, this thing keeps popping off, which is kind of a bummer. So it's not like you can kind of, you know, do a lot of battles with it, but you know, he can definitely dab if he wants to, or do some dancing, or definitely get some cool poses in there. So, and as far as the Ecto, I don't know, like the Ghostbusters pack from the top, this comes off here, just put it in there, attaches to his pack here, the backpack here, and also if you want, the weapon goes in here too. The only thing is, what stinks about it, let me get this guy out of here. There you go. You have to take off this piece, right? And then this collapses on itself, and then you want to get this part inside here, and then it sticks together like so. And then I believe it goes, should fit right in there. But pretty good. It's pretty awesome when it fits. And then, like I said, the only thing is, I don't know what this piece does, unfortunately. I know you kind of have to take it off. It doesn't fit. This does not fit inside the pack here with this little piece on, so that's kind of a bummer. And then you kind of just move his hands around to hold it. And then you stick this guy here inside the back. Kind of like a big rubber piece. And now he's ready to fight some ghosts. I mean, the only thing is, it's kind of like a little flimsy in there, which kind of bums me out. But you know, overall, I mean, this definitely, it's a very, very cool figure. I like the construction of it. They did a really nice job. It's not chintzy at all. I would highly recommend it. I know it's not a cheap toy, but if you're a collector and you want to unbox it, this is definitely a great display Optimus Prime. And to give you some scale, here is the from the Playmobil. Here's the Stay Puft Marshmallow figure, just so you can get some kind of comparison. So, you know, which is kind of cool, pretty sweet. Okay, so then with this guy, here's the trailer, transformed, and they, you know, it's just like his G1 thing. You know, you have You know, you can put a guy in here, a little figurine, like so. It's just like his old G11, right? It kind of goes like this. You can lift up, there's a seat over here you can lift up, like so. There's another one here too. Yep, you can lift that up too. This bad boy comes in, and then the only thing is it doesn't, I don't believe it launches like the old G11 does. And then for kind of like the Slimer kind of trap, Slimer just kind of comes off. You can put him there. This just pops off, and then you get the rover, which is kind of cool, right? And that thing can just go like so. Now this also becomes a charging base for Prime, which is pretty sweet. Take this guy, put these down like so. Oh, and also this guy, just so you know, just slides out right here, right? And then you move these two guys over here, right, to kind of balance it out so it doesn't fall. And then you can have his own little charging base. Put this guy here. You can put Prime, straighten him out, and then you can just kind of, yeah. That's the only bad part about it. Is like, I don't know if I didn't transform him right or something, but this part does not want to snap in and stay. But you can kind of see there he is, right? He doesn't, yeah, I must be doing something wrong. But there he is inside, like, kind of like his little chamber there. And this guy, you know, can do repairs on him and whatnot, like, which is kind of cool. But overall, very cool. I mean, like I said, whoop. And if you can, I mean, if you can find it still, I would definitely recommend it. It's a very, like I said, it's probably one of my favorite Optimus Prime figures of all time. It does come with a hefty price tag. I think it was like over $200 or something like that. But overall, just want to thank Hasbro for sending this to me for free. It was so cool of them to kind of review it, and it's definitely awesome. Yeah, that's it. So there you have, my friends. There is the Transformers 35th anniversary masterpiece, Ghostbuster Optimus Prime Ecto 35 edition. Super cool. Okay, friends, that was name surprise time. Drum roll, please. Bing. Okay, friends, let's see whose lucky names are going to say loud today during name surprises. Hopefully yours. First name surprise is DIRK. Hi, DIRK. Next name surprise is GRADY. Hi, GRADY. Next name surprise is Bradley. Hi, Bradley. Next name surprise is Neil. Hi, Neil. Next name surprise is Angel. Hi, Angel. Next name surprise is Jordan. Hi, Jordan. Next name surprise is Ollie. Hi, Ollie. Next name surprise is Gabriel. Hi, Gabriel. Next name surprise is Rayan. Hi, Rayan. And our last name surprise is Henry. Hi, Henry. Hey friend, thank you so much for watching my video. And if you want to see more amazing KevsToyFun videos, please hit the subscribe button, and you can continue watching even more of my videos by clicking on one of the images below. Thank you so much. Toys rule!